What is going on, guys? It is your boy Bio2k, and today, man, I'm going to be bringing you guys a video telling you guys what is worth grinding in Season 7 of my team. So right now, I did just go live on Facebook Gaming, and basically the first thing we did was kind of go through these stats and the badges of all the cards that you do actually have to grind for. I haven't even looked at any of the fan favorites yet. The main things I wanted to focus on was the cards that did come out that you actually have to put in time to grind for. So in this video, we're going to be kind of covering all of the best things that you guys are going to grind for, you know, covering level 40 Vince Carter to limited Elgin Baylor, unlimited Larry Johnson, and everything all over the place, triple threat, online, offline, all that sort of fun stuff. So if you guys do enjoy this video, do me a favor and smash that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and let's get into it. So the first thing that I'm gonna say is there are two cards that I want to clear up right away that I think are the two best rewards cards that we have gotten this season. So the first one that we're going to be covering is actually Elgin Baylor. Elgin Baylor is really nice. I really do like this card. I think he is by far the best limited guy that we have seen. Reason why: 4 rings. That is it. 4 rings is all it's going to take to get this Elgin Baylor. And more importantly, the thing with this Baylor that makes him so good, as you guys can see right here, he does obviously have a 94 3 ball, you know, 85 driving dunk, 95 speed, basically the same thing everybody does have. Badges, he literally has everything that you guys are going to need, whether you are on current gen or on next gen. He is absolutely insane. He's going to be able to burst if you are on current gen. He doesn't have steady if you're on current gen, which works out really well. Obviously that means he doesn't have blinders on next gen, which does kind of suck. But the thing is that he does have is when you go over to his jump shot, he has a really solid release. He does have XM base, which is obviously with guys like Anton Jameson, Luka Doncic, obviously his Galaxy Opal that was really nice. And his upper is actually Pistol Peach jump shot, which I really think is going to be one of the best jump shots in the game. The release is on very quick. He has Pro 2 behind the back, or size up escape, and Pro 3 behind the back. So I think by far right away, the first thing I'm going to say is this Elgin Baylor is 110% the best rewards card that we are seeing this season. He also does have, literally, I hate you, he literally has hot zones everywhere, and that is like another like just insane thing about this card. Rafi, I literally hate you. That was who commented that, because he's in the stream and he knows what he's doing, and I hate it. But let's kind of cover the other card that I think is definitely the best thing to grind for. Now, a lot of you guys have went flying through triple threat offline mainly because of guys like Danny Ferry, Terry, however you want to say his last name, Bishinger, I don't really know how to say his last name, Kermit. You know, we've had all these guys that really made grinding triple threat worth it. Jerry Lucas, I think, is going to be one of the more underrated cards to grind for in this game. Main reason why is if you do play a next gen, he does actually come with Hall of Fame blinders, which is huge. Hall of Fame blinders with Hall of Fame deep threes, hot shot, hot zone hunter, all is really good. His stats are really good as well. 96 3 ball, he has 88 speed, really good defensive numbers inside and outside, 86 lateral quickness, 80 steal, 84 block, 85 driving dunk as well. All is really good. And again, his jump shot, he does have Ray Allen base, which is pretty good. The only thing I don't like is release 11. I don't like this upper at all, but I feel like with how good the card is, you can easily get around this. And he does actually have Pro 3 behind the back with Pro 2. So he's actually going to be able to curry slide and stuff like that. And I think he's going to be one of the more underrated cards that people are definitely going to overlook. So those are my top 2 guys right away. I'm going to let you guys know right now. Elgin Baylor, Jerry Lucas, 2 guys this season that whether you are a no money spent player or not, I feel like you guys definitely have to go out and get. Same thing again though, his hot zones are everywhere, and it just makes it worth it. So let's start talking about some of the other guys. We do have Vince Carter here. Vince Carter is the level 40 reward card. Obviously his stats are looking really solid. Whether you play on current gen or next gen, he's going to be really nice. So let me kind of clarify this again. It is a free dark matter, and it is beyond easy to earn XP at this point. So I feel like this shouldn't even be difficult of a decision really if you're gonna go for him or not. Again, it's gonna be super easy to get XP, so you might as well just do it. I mean, he is a shooting guard / small forward, which is a little but again, like, his stats are absolutely insane. His release is on very quick. Pro 2 behind the back, Pro 3, you know, or Pro 3 behind the back, excuse me, and then Pro 2 size up escape, which is obviously the curry slide. So I think Vince is going to be worth it. I would probably rank him number 3, honestly, on the things to grind for, just because like he is relatively solid still, and it is a free dark matter alongside of Elgin Baylor and Jerry Lucas. So let's kind of talk about some other cards though that are not worth grinding at all. The first one I'm going to be talking about is Larry Johnson. Now, the reason why I'm going to say Larry Johnson is not worth it, 67 or 68 games that you have to play straight to get this card. Like, if you do it straight. If you lose some, you're gonna have to play some more. And I don't think this card is even worth, like, I mean, if you had to go 12-0 and that was it, this card might be worth it. But at this point, I don't really think he is all that worth it. Now, the thing is, too, is, like, he doesn't have blinders. I mean, the rest of his stats are good. Obviously, like, his defensive numbers are cracked. But, like, again, if you take a look at this card and you take a look at some of the cards we're even seeing today in the fan favorite promo, like, literally, there's just no point. Like, if you have a guy like Danny Ferry, I'm still taking Danny Ferry over this Larry Johnson. And I feel like this is where they really missed the mark on the season and where it could have been a lot better. His jump shot's okay. I mean, he has Pro 2 and Pro 3 like everybody else now, but I don't really like this card. I don't think it's going to be worth grinding all the games for. I think the only thing that's of unlimited I'm going to play this season are for XP, and that's basically it. Now, I will say this. We have Louis Damper as the exchange guy. Do not do this. I do not do this exchange. I'm letting you guys know right now. It is 110% not worth doing this. His stats are cool and everything, but there's going to be a million point guards, and probably what you're going to have to do for a dark matter exchange, it's going to make it so not worth it. So definitely make sure you guys stay away from there. Now, we do have a guy like Sidney Moncrief on the Ascension board. Obviously, this one's not really up to you whether or not you get it or not. He is solid. I mean, he's going to be a really good defender, as you guys can see by his stats. The only thing is, if you put rim protector on him, he'll be even better. But outside of that, again, it's all luck based, so I'm not really going to touch on him too much. And then we do have this Bill Walton, which Bill Walton is going to be worth 1,000 tokens. And you have to get to the dark matter board. And if your choices at this point are between Pistol Pete and Bill Walton, and you choose Bill Walton, I really don't know what to tell you. So do not lock in for this card. I'm letting you guys know right now, whether you're in the stream or you're watching this as a video, do not lock in for this Bill Walton. I don't care. Do not do it. Literally do not do it. Now, the only other two cards that we're going to touch up on are Bailey Howell and Larry Kenen. The reason why I'm saving these for last are because these are going to be the guys that are luck-based. What I mean is, Larry Kenen is in the vault, so same thing like Danny Ferry, you don't exactly have, what is happening? You don't exactly, have the, it's like Sidney Moncrief, but even worse. I feel like you're more likely to get the Ascension guy than you are for these guys. So Larry Kenen, I mean, the thing is about this card is a lot of people sleep on the fact that he is another version of Giannis. I feel like a lot of people do overlook that. He has really good driving dunks and layup stats. He can shoot the ball, got good speed and really good defense. And again, he has that like bulky player model that's going to be able to block shots, get steals, jump lanes, everything like that. I mean, and if you take a look at his stats and stuff like, or his jump shot and everything, he's got Donovan Mitchell base, which isn't that bad with a Jared Wallace, shot. Only thing I don't like about this card is his jumper, but everything outside of that I feel like is really solid and definitely worth paying attention to. I think he is going to be, like I said, a Giannis clone. So if you do end up getting him, it's definitely worth the try of, using him and seeing how good he is. Now, the final card is Bailey Howell here. I love Bailey Howell and the Amethyst that came out in the beginning of the year. If you guys remember, when this card first came out, his Amethyst from the Loyalty set, I believe it was, or the back-to-back set, when this card dropped, what actually happened, it was actually perfect timing because it was right in the time where you couldn't shoot on current gen. Shooting was really broken, and he did have that T-Max style jump shot, which made it very easy for me to win triple threat games, because when people would paint sit me the entire game, I would green nonstop with Bailey Howell, and it made the games, a lot easier for me. So I do like this Bailey Howell card. He has a lot of upgrades in three-point shooting, driving, defense, everything like that. Badges especially. I mean, I don't remember how much this one even had. We have 45 and 20 compared to, I don't know why this site is loading so slow. I guess we're just not going to look. But the whole point is the fact that, his badges weren't anything close. His jump shot is okay. Again, the thing that I don't like about this is the fact that you're going to struggle with load ups again. So if you play in current gen, he's going to be really nice, and he's going to be like another version of T-Mac out there. So now at this point, if I'm trying to think of who you could put at point guard that has those, has that T-Mac style jump shot. I could be thinking about somebody, but right now you can run a lineup of like T-Mac, Brandon Roy, Bailey Howell. If DeRozan could play point guard, that'd be nice. But like, you have all these guys that have the same jump shot, and then you could put Mel Daniels at center, and you could literally have it all, T-Mac style jump shot. But yeah, load ups are going to be the thing that you definitely struggle with most. So just keeping it honest with you guys, going through them one more time. Vince Carter is definitely the third ranked one I would say is worth grinding for. Elgin Baylor is definitely number 1 on my list. Jerry Lucas obviously is number 2. I mean, you can interchange Lucas and Baylor depending on what you need. But Larry Johnson, I definitely wouldn't grind for. Louis Dampier, I definitely would not lock in, you know, any or exchange anything for. Bill Walton's not worth the tokens. Larry Kenen and Bailey Howell are all luck. I would try for them because they're pretty cool free cards. They're free dark matters, but that is really it. And then Sidney Moncrief, Ascension, you know, complete random guy that you're potentially going to get, or who knows. So let me know if you guys, you know, how you guys feel. Let me know what you guys are going to be grinding for and everything like that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, peace.